I'll be with you again. Now, Ross Wilson is here. Ross is working in a new group called Rock House, but may not be around too long. We'll find out more in a sec. You also were getting up and singing at Lucy's the other night in Castlereagh Street on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
bit of a workaholic, mate, eh?
Well, no, I'm having a good time. This is not work. This is play.
This is play away from Mondo Rock.
Yeah.
How long can Rock House be on the road before you have to get back with Mondo Rock?
Rock House only exists for 2 weeks.
Really?
This week
Well,
and then
play.
next week in Melbourne, and that's it.
So you get a couple more here and then back to
Yeah,
Melbourne.
we had the opportunity. All the people were available, and so we did it. You know.
Let's run through the lineup. You've got Ross Hannaford, who used to be in Daddy Cool with you. And that would be the first time you worked with him for a long time.
About 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
And then the other people that you have in the lineup, it's 8-piece altogether.
Well, it features 3 saxophones. The whole idea was, we really love the sound of honking saxophones.
Yeah.
So Bruce Allen and I discussed it, and he pulled together a sax section that's just really good.
You get a couple of boys out of another well-known group.
Dynamic Hypnotics, yeah. Mike Gubb on keyboards. Right. And a couple of blues players in the record.
What sort of stuff are you doing?
Well, it's pre-rock and roll rhythm and blues, saxophone orientated, early 50s, very early 50s.
So you don't touch on any Daddy Cool hits? Or
we do a couple.
You do a couple?
Yeah.
We'll have a look at one
I think we'd get
shortly.
lynched if we did.
Yes, I think so. Material, I've asked you, how much work can Rock House do in that time, and do you think after whatever the period is, which is a couple of weeks, that you can get a Daddy Cool back on the road?
No, well, I already said a couple of times, like when Eagle Rock got back on the charts 2 years ago, whenever it was, I said, people kept saying, what do you want to get Daddy Cool back together? And I said, well, give me $1 million, we might think about it. So there you go, we have our price.
So, yes.
We do have our price.
We could have Daddy Cool back on the road, provided we have the money.
Meanwhile, if you want Rock House, that doesn't cost $1 million, just a couple of dollars to get in.
Tonight, we'll go through where you are. Tonight, you're at Cardiff Workers. And then tomorrow night, Caringbah Inn, and that's the last Sydney show. Yeah. And then back to Melbourne. 6 dates.
6 dates in Melbourne, yeah. Including the club in Melbourne.
Right, so just watch your newspapers to find where Rock House are working. Before we go into the one that's been requested by you from the past, your wife's had a release overseas now, Pat?
She had... Bop Girl was released all around the world. Right. And it was a huge hit in the Philippines. That's where she was happening.
There's nothing new that went out from her?
No, we've got a new record in the can.
Right.
But I don't know if it'll come out this year. It's getting a bit late in the year.
And what about Mondo Rock? You single out
Mondo Rock have just had an album released in America, and it's looking real good, actually. I might have to go over as soon as Rock House is finished.
Right. And then Rick Springfield, one of your songs. Big hit over there.
Yeah, he did State of the Heart.
Right.
I don't know, have you showed that on...
Not Rick's, I don't think, have we? No, but gee, it's done well in the States.
Yeah, it's different.
It's killed it.
Personally, I think he left out a lot of the good stuff.
But he's that popular, probably, can work without all the good stuff.
Not complaining,
No, you never complain when you're doing all right. Now, we had these requests from Christine Espinoza of Hurstville. Thanks for that easy one. And Tom of Northbridge, and it was for the old classic, Daddy Cool.
Yeah, it's about time I made a new video, I think.